Most men get this completely wrong. They think attraction is built by impressing women. More attention, more compliments, more texting, more proving themselves. But the second a woman feels like she's your entire focus, the game changes. And not in your favor, because here's what you don't understand. Women are not attracted to the man who tries the hardest. They're attracted to the man who controls himself the best. That's the part most men never learn. The powerful man doesn't reveal everything. He doesn't react emotionally. He doesn't chase validation. And because of that, people feel his presence before he even speaks. These are the 5 secrets powerful men keep from women that completely change the way they're perceived. And once you understand this, you'll never move the same again. The first secret is this: powerful men never reveal their full emotional state. Now that sounds cold, but listen carefully. Most men think honesty means emotional dumping. They tell women every insecurity, every fear, every frustration immediately, hoping it creates connection. It doesn't. It creates emotional pressure. This is where most men fail. They confuse transparency with self-control. A powerful man can feel deeply without reacting instantly. He knows that attraction grows in emotional stability, not emotional chaos. When something bothers him, he doesn't explode. He doesn't beg for reassurance. He observes first. He responds second. And that's exactly why women feel safe around him. Because emotional control signals strength. Not fake alpha behavior, not pretending not to care. Real control. The kind that says, I can handle my emotions without making them your responsibility. That energy is rare today, and rare things are attractive. But it gets deeper than that. The second secret powerful men keep is that they never make women the center of their life. This one destroys most men's chances instantly. The moment a woman feels like she became your mission, attraction starts fading. Why? Because obsession kills mystery. Powerful men have purpose outside of women. Goals, standards, discipline, a life that already has momentum. Women don't want to feel like your entire world. They want to feel like they're entering a world that already exists. Big difference. A needy man rearranges his life for attention. A powerful man stays focused, even when attraction is involved. And that's exactly why women chase his attention harder. Because attention from a busy, fulfilled man feels valuable. Scarcity creates emotional weight. Here's what you don't understand. When you're always available, always replying instantly, always trying to maintain constant contact, you remove tension. And attraction needs tension. Not games, not manipulation. Tension, the feeling that your attention must be earned, not automatically given. That's what powerful men understand better than everyone else. Now here comes the third secret. Powerful men never try to convince women of their value. Weak men advertise themselves constantly. They brag, over-explain, flex money, mention achievements randomly, try too hard to sound impressive. And women see through it immediately, because true confidence never rushes to prove itself. A powerful man lets people discover him slowly. That silence creates curiosity, and curiosity is one of the strongest attraction triggers on earth. Think about it. The man who constantly says, I'm a high-value man, usually isn't. But the man who quietly walks with certainty, who doesn't seek approval, who doesn't panic when attention shifts away from him, that man stands out instantly. And that's exactly why women remember him. Because calm confidence feels different. It's not loud, it's grounded. Most men are addicted to being liked. Powerful men are addicted to respecting themselves. Huge difference. And once a woman senses that you're willing to walk away instead of begging to stay, her perception of you changes completely. Which leads to the fourth secret. Powerful men understand the psychology of detachment. Not coldness, detachment. There's a difference. Cold men avoid emotion because they're scared. Detached men can enjoy connection without losing themselves inside it. That energy is magnetic, because desperation repels people. The more you fear losing someone, the more power you hand them. And women can feel that pressure instantly. This is where most men sabotage attraction without realizing it. They become emotionally dependent too early. They panic over delayed replies. They overanalyze everything. They chase clarity non-stop. Meanwhile, the powerful man stays centered. He enjoys the moment without trying to control the outcome. And ironically, that's what makes people emotionally attached to him harder, because he's not trying to force anything. He's comfortable with uncertainty, and confidence is basically comfort with uncertainty. Read that again. Now the fifth secret is the one most men will ignore, even though it changes everything. Powerful men protect their standards more than their feelings. Most men tolerate disrespect because they're scared to lose attraction. They ignore red flags, accept mixed signals, stay in situations that drain them emotionally. Why? Because they think keeping the woman matters more than keeping their dignity. And that mindset destroys attraction. A powerful man would rather lose access to a woman than lose respect for himself. That's the difference. He doesn't beg for consistency. He expects it. He doesn't chase loyalty. He embodies standards that naturally demand it. And women notice this immediately, because standards communicate self-worth without words. Here's what you don't understand. Women test emotional strength constantly, not always intentionally, but subconsciously. They observe how you react to pressure, boundaries, distance, disagreement. Weak men crumble emotionally the second tension appears. Powerful men stay composed, not because they don't care, but because they refuse to abandon themselves just to keep someone interested. And that restraint becomes attractive, not the fake bad boy act, not toxic behavior, real masculine stability. That's what creates lasting attraction. At the end of the day, powerful men don't chase validation from women, because they already built validation within themselves. And women can feel that instantly. The man who controls his emotions, protects his purpose, values his time, maintains mystery, and walks away from disrespect, will always stand out in a world full of men begging for attention. Because attraction isn't about being perfect, it's about being grounded. And the moment you stop chasing approval, people start chasing your presence. That's when she'll never see you the same again.